Hey everybody, it's June 5th, 2017, and this is the Chuck Baker vlog number 401, and it's a Monday. And how the heck is everybody today? I really want to know, so put a note down there in the comments and tell me how you're doing and what you've been up to. Today I have 6 news stories to tell you about, so let's get to it. First one here is 8-year-old girl disqualified from soccer game because she looks like a boy. This girl in Nebraska, she's played on her soccer team for a while now, and they were going to the finals. And when the team entered the field, she was disqualified because the organizers said she looked like a boy. She doesn't like long hair. She keeps her hair short, like a boy's haircut, so they automatically assumed she was a boy. And her parents showed her medical ID card, which states her for being a female on the card, but they said that wasn't good enough. The president had made his decision, and that's the way it was going to be. So not only was she disqualified, but her whole team was disqualified from the tournament, so the other team automatically won. Now, I don't think that's fair. They had proof that she was a girl, but that didn't matter to them just because of the way she looked. What do you guys think? Do you think that she got a bad deal on that?
She did.
Yeah. Well, actually, her whole team did, because there's a video associated with this article, and if you watch the video, they tell you that even though she's 8 years old, she is listed on the 11-year-old roster because she's that good of a player. And I guess maybe the other team was afraid that they were about to get their butt kicked, so they just, I don't know. But anyway, if anything develops about this story, I'll be sure and let you know. Next story here is woman who sent boyfriend text messages goading him into suicide goes on trial for manslaughter. This girl, she was 18 or 17 at the time. She kept sending her boyfriend text messages that this is the right time to do it and he should just go ahead and do it. So he got into a car and in the garage, turned it on, and he died from carbon monoxide poisoning. But when they investigated, they found the text messages between the two, so they charged her with manslaughter for egging him on to kill himself. So the jury's being selected now, and if anything else develops, I'll be sure and let you know. Next story here is United Airlines supervisor attempts to wrestle away instrument from violinist. This violinist was on her way to a concert, and she had her violin with her, and she was going to stow it under the seat, but a airline employee said that she couldn't bring it on the plane, and when the violinist tried to talk to the woman, she got belligerent and grabbed at her and tried to wrestle it away, and she said, the violinist says that she may have hand damage because of the fight, but the employee threatened her that she was going to call security, and the violinist said, please do, and then the woman ran off. So, you know, it just seems like United Airlines can't keep their hands off the passengers for whatever reason. The doctor was yanked off the plane, and then husband and wife was trying to put a baby in a seat that they had bought for their 18-year-old, which he didn't end up flying, and they got all nasty about that. You know, I don't know. Seems like United has a real problem with their personnel. Maybe their people need some retraining or something about the guidelines that they should be following, because in this article it states that the violin can either be stowed in the overhead bin if there's enough room or under the seat, but it seems like the employees don't understand that or don't know about that or didn't take time to read the regulations. Don't give us, yes, that's about it. They don't give it. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm sure there's going to be another lawsuit for United, but seems like about every few weeks there's a new lawsuit against United. Next story here is U.S. Supreme Court to settle major telephone privacy case. It's been back and forth about whether the police can go through your cell phone, your smartphone for information. And, you know, the Constitution protects you from illegal search and seizure. And in there, it uh, states that a person's papers are free from search and seizure. Well, you know, we don't have paper documents these days. It's all electronic. And you still need a warrant to seize a person's computer from their home. Well, you know, a smartphone today is just a handheld computer. It has just as many documents on it as your home computer. Anything just about you can have on your home computer, you can have on your smartphone. So I think when it comes down to it, the Supreme Court's going to rule in people's favor, because nobody carries paper documents anymore, hardly. It's all digital, thumb drive on your smartphone, on your laptop. So we'll see how that turns out, and we'll be watching that to see what happens. Next story here is man jumps into moving car to save driver having a seizure. There's also a video associated with this uh, story here, and because it was recorded by a police officer's dash cam. But this guy, he was having a seizure, and he had drifted into the other lane, and he was moving pretty slowly. But this guy stopped his truck, ran up to the car, and jumped in the open window to help the guy out. So I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty nice of him. My wife, Cindy, had a similar case, only it wasn't a passenger, or she had a passenger in the car to help her out at that time. But it can be scary. And the last story here is Flint official resigns after using racial slur to describe residents with water problems. Now, Flint, Michigan has had water problems. They've had lead in their water because of the pipes that they had used. And now people have not been paying their water bill because they can't use their water. It's full of lead. And so they haven't been paying their water. So this bank in Flint, Michigan has started foreclosing on these properties because of overdue water bills. And the manager at this bank was having a meeting, and it was being recorded, and he used the N-word to describe the residents of Flint, Michigan, who 56% of the residents are black. So the audio tape got online, and so he resigned. But you know, it's kind of weird that this one bank holds most of the property in Flint, and they're foreclosing on these people basically to try and push them out, because they can't use their water because it's full of lead, but they still expect them to pay for it, which I think is wrong. If I lived there, I'd probably be moving anyway, because I'm not drinking water that's full of lead. But anyway, what do you guys think?
Be called lead bottom, lead foot?
No, lead head. Any of those. But what do you guys think? Do you think the people of Flint, Michigan should have to pay for water that they can't even drink? My opinion is they shouldn't have to. But put that down in the comments and let me know what you think. And as always, these stories will be on my Google Plus page, and also the links to these stories will be down in the description, so you can take a look at them at your leisure. And that's it for today, everybody. I hope you liked my video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you missed yesterday's vlog, just click on the image there. And please check out my social media sites, G+, Facebook, and Twitter. And also check out my website, the Chuck Baker homepage at chuckbaker.org. Till tomorrow, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.